If you are keeping track, and we are, of all the manhunts going on around the country right now, the ones that we've been covering extensively, a lot of pictures that we got to deal with here. For starters, Aaron Pennington, I talked about him earlier on the show, Gardner, Massachusetts guy, Massachusetts, right? He was wanted for shooting his wife in the face. 4 kids at home, took off. He's still out there. Joey Fournier, accused of murder, and Jonathan Barwell, drug distribution offenses. Those two are the 2 of 4 escapees still out there on the run. They were in Macon, Georgia. They were accused of busting out of the jail there. 2 of them were caught. Those other 2 are still out there. The killer of Rachel Morin. It's a weird shot. You can just see his back as he's coming out of the doorway of another home where DNA matched him to the killing. That home was an assault of a youngster, and that's the person who was coming out of the home. They still haven't caught him. And Shawn Williams on the right there. Shawn Williams is I just keep calling him the 52 rapes guy, because they suspect that he's responsible for 52 rapes on camera. They got off his thumb drive, among many other crimes. So let's start with Shawn. 27 days since he was able to bust out of his cuffs and his shackles and his belly chain in the prison transport. 2 guards are in there, and they don't know. They don't see it. They don't hear it. little transit van. And he gets out the back window. They don't know. They don't hear it. They don't see it. Nobody knows till they get to the courthouse, and where's the inmate? Inmate's gone. I smell a rat on that one. Okay, let's just put that aside. 27 days ago, that happened in Greenville, Tennessee. They're still looking for this guy. He's got federal and state charges of child pornography, like a rap sheet that's super long. Look at all these. By the way, one of those porn charges was against a child under the age of 2, so this is who we're dealing with. And I wanted to do a quick description because we learned something new about his lightning bolt tattoo that's on his shoulder or near his shoulder. It's a single lightning bolt, and it kind of looked like the SS bolt of the white nationalists, but there's only a single one. See it? This is what the authorities have told NewsNation. They have no knowledge of ties to white nationalists or other supremacy groups, but there's the tattoo. There's a second tattoo of a cross on his forearm. That's important. And then a symbol on his middle finger. This is where I want to bring in Brooke Shafer. She's in Johnson City, Tennessee. They're still on edge there. She's live with the latest. So, Brooke, you were able to talk to a resident who's been doing a really significant documentation of this case start to finish on TikTok. He's talked to a lot of the victims. What have you learned?
Yeah, you know, he said he talks to a lot of the victims frequently. They've been able to connect through social media. And he said that tonight there is a real fear amongst some of these victims. They are worried, of course, about where Shawn Williams is. Could he show up again? And what could he be capable of if he does? So I asked him about that. Here's what he said.
I know the victims are. The victims are absolutely concerned, because why wouldn't you be with him on the loose? But honestly, a lot of people are talking about it like they can't believe that he escaped.
Do you still keep in contact with some of the victims?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All the time.
And what have your conversations been like since his escape?
Michaela, specifically, the woman who fell 5 stories out of the window, she's living day to day, hoping that he doesn't pop back up.
And he said that is really the concern, that Shawn Williams will come back to Johnson City, Tennessee, after he is alleged to have drugged and raped dozens of women.
So,
Ashleigh?
Brooke, next question. Did the residents there have faith in the police? Because I already said I smell a rat on the whole jail transport business. How do the people there feel?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of skepticism, a lot of questions like the ones that you're posing. You know, how could he have escaped? This isn't his first time on the run. He was a fugitive for 2 years before they arrested him again in April. So, of course, you know, how did he escape the first time? How did he escape the second time? We should mention, you know, Williams was not in the custody of the Johnson City Police Department when he escaped. It was another agency. But even still, there is another spotlight on the Johnson City Police Department. Allegations that they didn't investigate Shawn Williams. We did ask them about that, but they didn't really comment on it because of some pending lawsuits that are out there right now.
Right, by some of the victims who are quite upset about all of this. It's a bit of a mess, without question, in Johnson City, Tennessee. Brooke Shafer, great work. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. By the way, U.S. Marshal Service is offering its $7,500 reward if you've got information that can lead to Shawn Williams' arrest. Just call the number on your screen, 877-926-8332. You can go to usmarshals.gov/tips. take a picture of your screen. I always say that. Keep it handy on your phone in case you're out and about and all of a sudden you need to call someone real quick. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.